Ah! What's that? A watering can? Not that. That. Alicia's bonsai ficus tree? Not that. That. Oh, that. It's a spider. Ah! Spider. Why don't you kill it? Why? It's not hurting anything. I guess you're right. I like how it made a home out of the bonsai tree. You guys need to stop saying bonsai like that. You sound totally racist. He mostly meant you. No, he didn't. He meant you. Nuh-uh. You said it first. No, you did. Nuh-uh. I don't sound like that. You said it first. Yeah-huh. I'm not a racist. No, he meant you. Obviously meant you. This week, Google X Laboratory is the same Google Labs that is working on an autonomously driving car, created the Google Glass project, and is reportedly working on a space elevator, created a neural network of 16,000 CPUs, all linked together. They then presented the supercomputer with 20,000 images from YouTube and asked it to try and teach itself something. The first thing it taught itself was how to recognize a cat. So much like we interpret that the ancient Egyptians loved and worshipped cats, this computer seems to think that we do the same thing, and who's to say that we don't? This is Maru, a Japanese cat that with over 200 videos and millions of video views and counting, you've probably seen at least once. This entire channel, called Mugu Mogu, is just videos of Maru the cat. That's it. And speaking of things we worship, how about fast food?
Hi, I'm Hope Bagazi, Director of Marketing for McDonald's Canada. And I'm here with a question from Isabel M. from Toronto, Ontario.
McDonald's is one of the largest fast food companies in the world. And it also has one of the best PR teams. McDonald's Canada has taken to YouTube to answer individual questions asked by people on Twitter.
Why does your food look different in the advertising than what's in the store?
The easiest answer, of course, is that because we want to sell it to you, but the more difficult and complex answer is expressed in its entirety in this video.
The process we go through on the average shoot takes several hours. And here I think it's important to note that all the ingredients that Noah uses are the exact same ingredients that we use in the restaurant. So it's the exact same patties, it's the exact same ketchup and mustard and onions and the exact same buns.
All right, I want to play a quick game with you. Let's do best out of 3. It's called rock, paper, scissors. Perhaps you've played it before. All right, so get ready. We're going to do the 1, 2, and then 3, just like we always do. We'll do best of 3. So get ready. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm scissors. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Rock. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah, scissors again. See, did you think I was going to pick paper on the 3rd try? Well, no matter who won, I would say that this little interaction has a lot more to do with luck than skill. However, in this video on YouTube, that is not the case. This robot hand created by the University of Tokyo plays rock, paper, scissors and will beat you 100% of the time. The trick is the computer can see in slow motion and you can't. Tiny movements in the wrist will let the computer know exactly what you're going to choose in fractions of a second. Pretty cool stuff, and probably just another piece of evidence in the giant Skynet conspiracy. It's gonna happen one of these days. I started posting my playthroughs of Portal 2 custom maps this week on my gaming channel. Don't worry, I'll pimp it again later. And since my good buddy Ron Smalik is not yet reviewing Portal 2 maps, I've been forced to look elsewhere, but it's okay because I found GameSpot's Portal 2 Maps of the Week.
It's called Moonbase Lunacy. This is Moonbase Lunacy, Luna-C01. It's a three level set, and I'm on the moon. So you haven't seen me jump yet, but wait, there's a laser, so I'm gonna need to get over. Oh, what?
In addition to finding some of the best maps that the community has to offer, the videos are always hilarious as the commentators and the maps themselves are often very funny.
There's one very important thing that you have to do, Jane. I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to see if you figure it out because there's a bit of time.
Okay.
So.
Shall I wait or no? You want me to go?
Go ahead, yeah.
Oh God.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh wow.
All right. I'm Flying.
So you don't really,
good.
you're not really
I'm
having
the
to
best
do
at
much.
this. I am very good at Portal.
And finally this week, the V in Sean V. Martin stands for Vincent, which many of you know. My mom wanted to name me after the actor Vincent Price. My dad wanted to name me after the artist Vincent van Gogh. And there we go, Vince it is. I am, like my father, a pretty big fan of Vincent van Gogh. So this was especially cool to find this week. YouTube user Flippy Cat Dominoes, I don't know what Flippy Cat means, just posts videos of his domino work, and damn it, he's good. Head on over to his channel, linked in the link dump. Check out his whole Starry Night time lapse. It's really awesome. And that does it for 5 Things this week. Thank you very much for watching. Please click like below. Follow me on Twitter at Sean V. Martin so that we can chat. Look for Sean and Carter Have a Podcast in the iTunes store this weekend. And I'll see you next week. Hey everyone, thank you for watching this week. Just so you know, the spider at the beginning of the video, which I can almost see from here, is totally real. It lives in our kitchen. It's been there for several weeks, and it hasn't bothered us, and we haven't bothered it. It just hangs out behind the tree, and I'm assuming it's eating bugs from somewhere. It hasn't died yet, and it's kind of fun. So we want to name it. We want to give it a girl's name. I just decided that it's a girl. And so suggest some names for us. Not Charlotte. Do not suggest Charlotte. Well, you can, but I'm just going to ignore you. Pick a name. I'm looking for some kind of exotic, like maybe like a comic book character name, a girl's comic book character, or some kind of exotic name. And I'll pick my favorite and let you know what it is next week. Check out some of the other stuff I've been doing this week on my left, your right. Up top, we've got Sean and Carter Have a Podcast, which was published to YouTube in 3 parts last week. The first part was the random questions and the typical show startup. And we also finally caught up on Marble Hornets for the first time in a month or something. So that was great. And then the second part was all about the Microsoft Surface. And the third part was about Christopher Nolan's Memento. We will be watching Insomnia for this week's podcast. In the middle, we have the most recent episode of Sean's Minecraft experiments. I decided to go hunting with creeper eggs in hand. I can only pick up blocks that are blown up by creeper eggs. That was a lot of fun. And on the bottom, we've got the debut episode of SVM Plays Custom Maps for Portal 2. I'm doing 12 angry tests, which out of all the custom maps that I've recorded so far, which number over 6 or 7, I forget how many, this has been my favorite. It was the very first one I played, and it was by far my favorite. So if any of you know of any custom maps that are more like that one, let me know what they are, and I will check them out. Thanks. I'll see you next week. 5 things, sound test, sound and light, sound and light. So it turns out last week when I said it was episode 97, I've been miscounting 5 things episodes for, I guess, months at this point. Somehow I got off by 1. So that was actually 5 things 96, which means that this is 5 things 97, which means that if I was going to do that deja vu theme for an episode, I should have saved it for this one, but Anyway, this is 5 things 97.